Coming up on the Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition live from Bimini. Tourism officials say a recent partnership formed with Sunwing spurring economic growth on the island of Grand Bahama. And here in Bimini, we have an exclusive look at the Bimini Sands Resort and Marina. Those stories and a whole lot more coming up at 6:30.
The Bahamas tonight. The Northern Edition starts now.
From the island of Bimini, this is the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition with news anchor Shashina Roll and sportscaster Ricardo Lightboard.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, and we're coming to you live from Bimini Sands Resort and Marina. Good evening all, I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. This broadcast is made possible by BTC's fiber optic network. Topping news, the newest partnership between key players in the tourism sector appears to be paying off on the island of Grand Bahama. Tonight, tourism executives are expressing great optimism about the future of the destination. Our Joan Davis-Roll has our top story.
It's definitely been our revitalization.
Tourism officials say from all indication, Grand Bahama is beginning to experience a much anticipated tourism revival. The emergence of a rejuvenated tourism product coming as a direct result of a tripartite partnership between the recently opened Memories Resorts, Sunwing, and the government. Ministry of Tourism General Manager on Grand Bahama, Betty Bethel, says success is in the air.
The numbers have been very good. Of course, as we move into the summer, they start to soften. But of course, come May 1st, we'll have 8 new cities out of the United States that would be feeding into the Sunwing and Memories experience along with the other hotels on the island. So we're very optimistic. We've got our work cut out for us, and we will be on the road aggressively searching out that business and getting those aircrafts filled. But at least we're moving out there with a product of quality and one that we have great confidence in.
Bethel says that a recent survey indicates that visitor satisfaction is high, and Grand Bahama is fast becoming known in the marketplace as a destination of choice.
Most recently, we did just a brief synopsis of the visitor surveys that are coming in from the Memories guests, and the things that they're saying are very positive. They're speaking very highly about the friendliness of the Bahamian people. They're speaking about the wonderful tours and attractions that they're engaging in. They're talking about the shopping, and of course, the weather has been superb compared to where they've come from. So we're very pleased with the variety of comments that are being made, and it's showing, it's giving us a gauge on the quality of the experience that the guests are having. So we're very pleased with the comments today.
Bethel underscores the importance of a major selling point when it comes to growing our tourism industry, our Bahamian people.
Right now in our surveys, it's showing that friendliness of the people is top of the list in terms of the positive responses and visitor feedback that we're getting.
Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the Minister of National Security commending Rangers for accepting the challenge for change. The youngsters are taking part in a retreat on Grand Bahama, all part of the Rangers program designed to prepare the country's future leaders. Megan Shepard has this story.
Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, applauding students in the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Rangers program. He says too often the negative is highlighted amongst young people, but he used the occasion to commend the boys and girls for choosing the path of discipline.
I want to tell you, Rangers, that you are truly the change that we would like to see in our young people. You have shown a measure of discipline, range of talents that is uncommon these days. And so I want you to know that you have been given a gift that you are developing, and I don't want you to let Commodore Bow and his good men and women down. You are doing a great job.
Minister Nottage says the program aims to instill strong national pride, self-worth, leadership skills, and make the students more community-oriented.
We have a lot of young people with leadership qualities, but we find too often that they are leading the other young people in a direction that is not the best for them. We don't have enough young people who have that self-esteem, who believe in themselves, who people speak respectfully to and about. We don't have enough young people who have that community spirit. That is lacking. But you have an opportunity not only to be dedicated and disciplined, but to be an example for your peers.
He also noted that one of the many benefits of the program is that it prepares students for careers in the future.
Each of you has been introduced to a system of discipline that has challenged your potential and enhanced your leadership quality and ability. It is centered on leadership development and principles, promoting the core concepts of the Defense Force. The curriculum is designed to prepare you as potential candidates for enlisting in the Defense Force or engaging in careers in the maritime field. With the addition of the standards of training, certification, and watchkeeping, Rangers who are successful in completing the training will have the basic requirement to become seafarers, working aboard vessels both locally and internationally.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
And there's a look at tonight's trivia question from Bimini.
Hi, my name is Sheree Roll. The question for tonight is, the administrative complex is currently housed at what world-renowned facility?
Now, of course, you'll have to stay tuned until the end of tonight's newscast to hear the correct answer. But of course, starting tomorrow night and for the rest of the week, we have some awesome prizes for you to win. So you have to stay tuned so you can watch and win. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition continues right after this.
You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition from the island of Bimini.
Welcome back as we come to you live from the beautiful Bimini Sands Resort and Marina. Well, Bimini is leading in the area of repeat visitors. Whether by land or sea, this island welcomes thousands of visitors every year. Tonight, Natalie Martinborough introduces us to a couple who takes great pride in returning to the sunny shores of Bimini every year.
They live half a world away, but their love for the island of Bimini keeps them coming back. Despite the distance and no matter the challenge, German citizens Dieter and Maya Burra have been sailing into Bimini every year.
The very first time actually was Hemingway, because when I was very young at school, I loved his lifestyle, because this is for a little boy exactly what you want. Go fishing, be on a beach, go hunting, but I've never hunted, but I was a fisher guy. So this was, I went to the steps of Hemingway. So I came to Bimini and I enjoyed it so much that I made a decision. I come every year now for 42 years and I love it.
Their luxury yacht, the Sea Shepherd, and their famous pet Calypso, all they need to make the trip. It's a journey they look forward to time after time.
The friendliness of the people here, for me, it's family. I know everyone was growing up here. I saw little boys, now they are taller than I, and this is something what I like.
And once they arrive, like Santa Claus, Dieter makes his rounds. It's a sweet treat announcing his arrival on the island of Bimini.
This is a secret because I take M&Ms too, and my wife is always wondering that I got fatter and fatter. So don't tell her.
After 42 years, the couple says they can't get enough of Bimini. Bimini Sands on South Bimini is their favorite spot.
Every human being is looking for an island, to be on a calm island, and for me is Bimini Sands a calm place where you can have everything. You can have sports, you can have nature trail, you can have beach, you can have everything, but not without loud music, with hooligans, with drinking, this is not my world. My world is the solid little marina where I'm here with my boat and with my little doggy, and this is fun for me.
And after their 3-month stay on South Bimini, it's back to Germany until the next visit rolls around. Natalie Martin-Burrows, ZNS Network News.
Stand by. Cue.
Now, Bimini Sands Resort and Marina is a big player in this island's tourism mix. Located just 50 miles from Miami, Bimini Sands Resort and Marina can be described as a boater's paradise. Bimini Sands prides itself on being a traditional, eco-friendly, family-based resort. The resort has been a part of South Bimini for about 20 years. But executive Frank Coney Jr. says they continue to attract tourists to the natural resort through a number of activities.
In the last 10 years, we've added a recreations department. We have added a dive operation. We've added 2 pools to our existing scenario. We have had thousands and thousands and thousands of plants imported and also raised domestically here to enhance the beauty of the resort. Really tried to make Bimini Sands fit into Bimini, not try and overwhelm.
One of the most popular activities is the shark feed. It's a 30-minute snorkeling expedition that takes thrill seekers into the ocean to get a first-hand glimpse at one of nature's most misunderstood creatures.
They are brought to a small reef just outside of Bimini, where our activities directors go in great detail about how sharks are not really the predators that people make them out to be. They are educating not only the people that are on the boat, but also the general public when people get back.
And if that's not the right activity for you, Coney Jr. says the resort provides everything from kayaking to an awesome dolphin experience or a laid-back nature trail.
We also do kayaking up through the North Sound in places where people wouldn't normally go in Bimini. We have the dive operation, which does strictly scuba. We have dolphin expeditions where you can come in for the day and we'll take you out and swim with the dolphins. We have the nature trail, which is kind of on the lower key side of things, but it's great start to the morning to go walk approximately 1.5 miles around the natural beauty of Bimini.
Bimini Sands has also incorporated a new feature called the Bimini Twist Experience, savoring food from the traditional Bahamian food to a mouth-watering sushi and sake bar.
It proves to be a big seller. Everybody has a variety. You can have a Bahamian dish one night, you can have sushi the next night, you can have a traditional hamburger if you'd like the next night. We've really tried to cover all the bases so that you get a full experience within the restaurant without having to go too many different places.
He says people love coming to Bimini Sands Resort and Marina for many reasons, but he believes their high standards and quality service ranks #1. Well, joining us live now is Vidlika Lubin, the office administrator here at Bimini Sands Resort and Marina. Welcome.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Well, you're now approaching the peak season. Talk a little bit about your expectations.
Well, this season thus far, I must say, this is the busiest year that we've had since I've been at the resort. And I've been at the resort for some 11 years now. From January to March, it's been our busiest time since I've been here. We've been bombarded with the shark season that we've had for the first time. We've just seen great reviews and results from our conjunction with the Neil Watson dive operation. We've had divers that have come from the northern part of the United States. We've had them come from Canada. We've had them come from Europe through January, February, and March of this year, which is considered our slowest season of the year. So it's been fantastic thus far as the diving operation. We're approaching now our busy season, which starts, actually it's busy now, but our season predominantly takes place May through September, the Labor Day weekend. This year we have, as in the past, quite a bit of boating flings that would consume May, June, July, August would be our boating flings and their rendezvous. Every year there are annual repeat visitors that would repeat and come back every year for their boating flings that they would have with us. And we're talking about 3 to 4 day events.
Wow. Well, I know Bimini Sands Resort and Marina, you boast on the amount of repeat visitors you have every year. How are you able to hold on to these repeat visitors?
Definitely, we're in a service industry, and a lot of times we talk about tourism as an industry, but here in Bimini Sands, what we try to do is give people the experience that we so often talk about, and the staff at Bimini Sands realize it's not just an industry, it's our lifeline. So we're passionate about what we do, and service is always going to be our priority. Authority. We're always going to have newer properties, newer resorts. We're going to have renovations, but service is something that we truly strive on.
I understand that you have a niche market and you're going after church groups, school groups, persons who want to have wedding destinations. Talk a little bit about that for us.
Definitely, we've seen a big improvement even with being approached and even with a lot of the inquiries coming to take place. We've been approached a lot with seminars. A lot of the corporations, I would say from Nassau, have approached us in conducting seminars. We have a lot of school groups that come and do the one-day trips. The one-day trip could consist of the nature trail, could consist of just the beach activity and lunch with us for the day. Definitely, it's something we embrace. We consider ourselves here at Bimini Sands, come and experience the other side of Bimini. A lot of people are not aware of what we offer here at Bimini Sands, and that is what we're tapping into, that market. Come and experience a whole lot of blue for so little green.
Well, we thank you so much for your hospitality. We've really enjoyed the day, spending the day here.
Thank you. Come again.
We will. Well, Ricardo Lightborn is somewhere around here daydreaming about the yachts you see in the background, but he's up next with a check on sports.
Welcome to sports, everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. Tonight's sports is dedicated to our very good friend Brando Bubba Stewart. He is celebrating today. He still looks only 19. Here we go. The Darrow Says Domino's Pizza showcases this coming Friday. It starts at the St. George's Gymnasium. The 80 top players in the country has been invited to this occasion. The reason? College coaches are coming to town and it's NCAA certified.
Director Darrell says that he is proud to announce that this year the showcase is moving in a more professional direction.
This year we've moved more towards a showcase and tournament style. As you know, showcase would be more of an individual thing, and what we want to do is move away from some of the tournament stuff because we have enough tournaments, and we're thankful for some of those, but we want to give kids a true opportunity at obtaining a scholarship or exposure to hopefully get a chance to play in the United States and achieve their education.
Now, this is the first year the tournament will be invitation only. Sarah says this is all because they want to improve the product by featuring the top 80 players in the country. As the showcase aims to have more accountability, they also want to ensure scouts and coaches see the best of the best.
What we want to do is we invite what we consider the best 80 players from around the country. And so far we've invited from Nassau, New Providence, Abaco, San Salvador, Bimini, Grand Bahama, obviously, Eleuthera, and we've gotten responses from a lot of them that they will be attending, and we also have a backup list just in case some of those 80 don't show up.
This is the second year the showcase will operate as an NCAA certified event, and Sarahs expects some top Division I coaches.
We have confirmed coaches. Ole Miss in terms of Division I will be down. All Roberts will be here. Mississippi State will be here. Stetson University will be here. Missouri State will be here. And then we have a lot of the junior colleges, Miami-Dade, Trinity Community College. Actually, Florida International will be here also. We still have some people who we've invited. We have a lot of high schools that will be here.
Sarahs adds that no money is made from the tournament and that it is purely to give students the opportunity to attend college through an athletic avenue. This is also the first year Domino's will be sponsoring the showcase. Area manager Lakeisha Miller says they're excited to assist in helping students reach their goals.
It's the first of a 3-year commitment to the group, and so we are excited. We're happy. I am eager to see the talent that's going to be shown here on the island. And, Domino's Pizza is just committed to helping youngsters be able to benefit from getting a better education and hopefully coming back to, assist us here on Grand Bahama once they're done.
The showcase opens on April 25th at the St. George's Gym and will run until Sunday, April 27th. Megan Shepard, ZNS Total Sports.
And the Gateway Basketball Tournament will wrap up, start tonight, that is at the Gateway Gymnasium. And to my good friend Brando Stewart, I'm sorry about the Chicago Bulls getting spanked last night down 2, but guess what? The yacht in the back of me, I'm bringing it to Grand Bahama just so you could play in it, okay? That's a look at sports tonight.